Alright, this video is going to be for our 5.3 notes. We're going to be looking at adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. Now we've done a little bit of this already, so it should be review. Now for the adding and subtracting, I'm going to show you two different ways you can set it up. We've primarily just done the horizontal configuration. I'm going to show you both horizontal and vertical. We're going to start with the vertical formation. Alright, so I'm going to look at part A on your example 1, and we're going to add 2x to the third minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 9, and we're going to add that to x to the third plus 6x squared plus 11. Now when I do this vertically, simply all I'm going to do is situate these so that the like terms are underneath each other. So I'm going to first pick my 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 9, and I'm going to add to it plus, I'm going to put the x cubed under the 2x to the third, the plus 6x squared under the negative 5x squared, and then move my plus 11. So I'm not going to have anything under the x term, because I don't have that in the other one. So I'm simply just going to add these down vertically. So I got 2x squared plus, or excuse me, 2x cubed plus x cubed gives me 3x cubed. Negative 5x squared plus 6x squared gives me plus 1x squared. Since this doesn't have a like term, I can treat it as plus 0x so that it remains a 3x, and 9 plus 11 is 20. Alright, let's subtract now. So we're going to subtract the quantities 8x to the third minus x squared minus 5x plus 1 and 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus x minus 11. And we're going to do this vertically. So I'm going to write this as 8x cubed minus x squared minus 5x plus 1. And again, I'm going to subtract this time, and I'm going to put the like terms underneath each other. So I'm going to put my 3x cubed, my plus 2x squared, my minus x, and my minus 7. Now, the big thing with this is to remember that I am subtracting all of these. So I've got 8x cubed minus 3x cubed to give me 5x cubed. I've got negative x squared minus 2x squared, which is negative 3x squared. I've got negative 5 minus a negative 1, so that's like negative 5 plus 1. So it's going to give me negative 4. And 1 minus negative 7 is going to give me plus 8. That is the one tricky part with the vertical configuration, is remembering that you're minusing every single one of these pieces. Okay. So let's look at then the horizontal configuration, which is the one that we've primarily done. So I'm just going to add horizontally 4x cubed minus 2x squared plus 8x. And I'm going to add to that 6x cubed minus x squared minus 8. And so in this way, I'm just going to look for my like terms. So I've got 4x cubed plus 6x cubed, which is 10x cubed. I've got negative 2x squared minus another x squared gives me negative 3x squared. I've got an 8x and no x's on the other one, so it's just going to give me the plus 8x. And I don't have a singleton, but I do over here, so it's going to be minus 8. And I'm done. Alright, let's try subtracting one, and then I'm going to set you free on trying a couple here. Okay, so now we're going to subtract 5a cubed minus 4a squared minus 4a minus 1. And I'm going to subtract from that negative 3a, whoops, I said a and wrote an x. 3a cubed plus 6a squared minus 4a plus 10. Alright, so there's a couple ways you can think of this. We can either carry this negative through and just make it into an addition, or you look for your like terms. So I've got 5a cubed minus negative 3a cubed, so that would give me 8a cubed. And then I've got negative 4a squared minus a positive, so that's negative 4 minus 6, so that's going to give me minus 10a squared. Then I've got negative 4a minus a negative 4a, so the a's are going to become 0 because I have negative 4 plus 4, and then negative 1 minus 10 gives me minus 11. All right, so in a second a bubble is going to pop up for you to try one.